Hello, my fellow Ravens. Hope you are all staying safe during these unfortunate times in the world. Let's get straight into the review. So you might be wondering, why did I get this new PowerA Fusion Pro Controller? Put it this way, I used both a Scuff controller and an Elite controller. They both lasted for about a year each. My most recent controller, 1 moment later, it was the Vantage, I think. This guy. And we're just gonna take that off. But this guy was the previous one I was using, and unfortunately, as you can see, the stick was kind of getting stuck. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna change controllers. Again. Some might say, that's not worth it, getting a new controller. I thought otherwise. So I got a new controller. This one. Isn't it cool? I know, even the case is cool. So this is the packaging. So it has 4 paddles on the back, for people that are wondering. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can program it using this button right here. This one. And then you click the button you want on the front, and then you click the button on the back to program it. There's 3 settings for the trigger locks. This one is the lowest. So this one has the most amount of pull to it, as you can see. This one has the least amount of pull to it. Okay? So you can get those rapid shootings in when you're shooting people down in Modern Warfare, Warzone. You can just be like, you know, and they're super clicky, so people will definitely be able to hear them if you stream. What else can we talk about? Obviously the packaging. This is the box it came in. It came wrapped in plastic. Unfortunately, I can't show you absolutely everything that came in the box. But, like, listen to this. That's some high quality packaging. Like, really. And then this is the back of the front. This is the back of the inner case. This is the back of the inner case. Look at that design. Isn't that so cool? Oh no, ew, fingers. So we're gonna just... Actually, we are gonna do that. There we go. And it actually landed, surprisingly. Don't worry, there was nothing in there. After that, I'll show you the case. So, ready? Listen to this case. So everything obviously had that new product kind of smell. Super organized. It told you basically everything the box came with. You got this little instruction book. You got 2 stickers, which unfortunately I can't show you them because they're stuck to something. But it came with this instruction booklet. Took me forever to close it though, but that's okay. It came with the wire, which is never gonna come out once you plug it in. Once you plug it in, it's never gonna come out of the controller. I've tried, I've pulled and tugged, and this thing does not fall out of the controller. It's impossible, okay? So don't even attempt it once it's plugged in. So back to the case. So I would say this is pretty much one of the most tappable ASMR-like cases ever. Yes, I'm gonna name it that way. Because listen to this. Isn't that crazy? And look how high quality it is. It even says Fusion on the front. It's got like a little... It's got like an orange rim to it. It had 2 different ring options. So it's got a green ring and a green ring and a gray ring. And then these are the 2 default sticks that it came with. I love how when they made it, I know the lighting won't get it, but if you look, there's like an indent for the controller. And then also on the front, I don't know if it's gonna get it. See those little bumps right there? Right there. And right there. So one's there, and one's right there. There is 2 little bumps in there. So if you ever put your controller away, you don't have to worry about it crushing down on your thumbsticks. So there's no worry about that whatsoever. I've never seen that in a case before. It's not even on a SCUF controller, which is definitely twice the cost. Way more than twice the cost. So personally right now, I have the tall domed stick here, and I also have the tall concave stick here. So this is the one I aim with, so I don't slip, my finger doesn't slip. This is for walking, so I like how I can just be like, I can like touch the edge, and I don't have to worry about anything. So it has the most amount of movement. It's a new setup I've tried with controllers, because there's just something about it. It just makes sense to me now. I've kind of learned how to do it. You can detach this thing, so say you don't want to use this, you can just press the little button that's there, press the little button, take it off. And then you can just play like that. But why would you do that? Why would you take out the main feature, you know? Okay, let's put that back on. Okay, we got it back on. So as I was saying with the controller, it's super easy to program. All you do is you click your button here. When you click that button, there's a light on the front right there. It starts flashing. When it starts flashing, you click the button. So for example, B or X or whatever, you click the button, and then it'll rapidly flash, like super quickly. You click the paddle you want it to be mapped to, you click it, done. There you go. That's all you have to do. You will be warned. I am warning you. Once you first get this controller, you will have to update it by plugging it into a computer and update the driver right from their website. It should be under the support page. It'll be a download, and you just plug in your controller, follow the instructions. Easy as that. But basically, it'll fix the audio problems that the controller seems to have by default. I don't know why the update isn't just automatically added to any new shipped controllers. I don't know. That was the only issue I really had so far with the controller. One thing you do kind of have to get used to, I will say, with the controller is this Xbox button. You know how when you turn an Xbox controller on, this button will light up? It don't light up on this controller. The only identifier that you know that it's plugged in is this little tiny light will be on. Plus, it's plugged in, so it should always be on, basically. Yeah, I love how the cable's a breakaway cable, so just in case, you know, you're sitting on the other side of the room, you're just like, ugh! You just, you know, throw your controller or whatever. It'll break away, so you're not gonna risk messing up your cord, which is probably the least durable part of any controller. You know, other than the thumbsticks. Other than that, I've been using this controller for about a week now. I like the buttons. Yes, they don't have as much trigger stop as the Elite, I find, but it's just enough that it's like noticeable. Like there's a noticeable difference. The sticks feel pretty durable to me. The front is magnetic, so you can actually take off the faceplate like that. That's the faceplate. As you can see, It's super durable looking, I will say. It's crazy. But yeah, I love the controller so far. For its cost, it was only $80 US. So, I mean, I'm in Canada, so I had to pay a little bit more, but hey, it's 80 bucks US. As I'm pretty sure most of you should know, is a fairly good price for a Pro controller. For people that are wondering whether I recommend the controller, yes, I do recommend the controller if you're looking for a high quality, a low cost Pro controller for Xbox. Like I said, it's only 80 bucks. On Amazon, at least. So, get it if you're looking for one. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It might last just as long as an Elite controller. It might last longer than Elite controller. It might also last less time than Elite controller. I think it should be about the same. I'm hoping for longer. That's why I got a cheaper controller. Otherwise, I would save up for the Elite Series 2 controller because you can adjust so much more stuff with the Elite Series 2 controller. I've not personally used an Elite Series 2 controller, but if you can afford it, go for it. If you can't, save up for it, or just get this wonderful PowerA Fusion Pro Controller. You'll never get anything better at this cost, like, at all. Like, I'm just saying, you'll not get anything better for the cost. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that like on the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, and if you're not following me on Twitch, as I said, the links are below. Goodbye.
Grenade jet! You can do this, baby! You got it!
Whoa! What the